What is going on? You are listening to episode 254 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, player 2, Nightcrawler. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? And it's Crawler coming at you.
Coming at us, indeed. Indeed. Well, we're doing the show early this week. It's Monday. I've got, I'm part of a global game jam this weekend. I'm going to be making a game. And so...
making a game?
Yeah. Making a game. We have a team put together, and yeah, so I'll be filming a lot of it. Probably be on my YouTube channel if you guys want to see some of the global game jam. That'll be going down. We're gonna be the only team there that is set up to do motion capture. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Gonna have the ball suits and everything.
No.
Okay.
It's a special suits that don't use cameras, or special sensors that don't use cameras.
So it's like accelerometers, and it just senses you in 3D space?
That's the idea, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So, so we'll see. I think everybody thinks we're crazy. We probably are, which is why we want to try it, because that, if we can pull it off, it'll be like, what? And if we don't pull it off, they'll be like, told you so, so either way, should be a good time. So that music you heard a while ago was On Being Human. You can check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, this is an unofficial Nintendo podcast, and if you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, head on over to audibletrial.com/NPC. Pick up something awesome like Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. No, really, go pick up Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. Hear the story of some of the games that you love, like Shovel Knight, Stardew Valley, Destiny. So many good games that are talked about.
And Console Wars is a good book too, and aren't they making that into a movie?
TV show, I believe.
TV show, okay.
Seth Rogen is involved.
Seth Rogen, yeah.
Yeah, so check that out. Console Wars or Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. Go get a free book from Audible. It's super great. OP Seat, guys, the chair I'm sitting in. One day Crawler's going to be sitting in one too. One day. N64josh.com/OP Seat automatically saves you $10 at checkout. They got free shipping. You're not going to find a better deal for a gaming chair or more comfortable. These chairs, honestly, I'm afraid this chair is going to give me a blood clot because it's so comfortable I never want to stand up. So
your watch yells at you then?
Yeah, it does. My watch. So yeah. It's a good chair. N64josh.com/OP Seat. And if you want to get my book, let's say you struggle a little bit with like maybe some depression, or maybe your mindset's just not the best. Maybe you're not currently enjoying the journey that you're on. Check out my book, Another Castle. N64josh.com/Another Castle. Okay? It's sometimes we just need to, get a little help, getting our perspective changed, and then things start to get better. It's crazy. N64josh.com/Another Castle. Check out my book. Check it out. So it's getting close.
Delmonic wants a command. He's trying so hard in chat.
I think it's just !book or !AC. I can't remember.
He tried book.
Okay. We got announcements. Ready? Announcements.
Hey, listen.
I'm putting together a team of writers for N64josh.com. A lot of you guys have gotten a hold of me. Crawler, did you see where I tagged you in the news section on Discord today?
Yeah, I replied to it. Didn't.
Okay, cool. No, I just didn't make sure.
I'm in.
I when I had checked again, you hadn't replied yet, so I was just like, I wonder if this is working. Okay, so you see that channel.
Yep.
Good, perfect. That's what I needed to know. So we're putting together a team of writers. We're gonna have things from parody stuff to news stuff to opinion pieces, right? Now, we want this to be quality, okay? So if you're interested in content creation, you're streaming, you're on YouTube, you're doing your thing, but you want another way to kind of, let's say you do a quick preview of Pokemon Sword, you write it up, you have a video that you've made of it, hey, embed it in that post so it can help people find your content as well. This is going to be a team effort so that we can grow together. Here's the cool thing. Like, depending on the seriousness that people want, like how serious you want to take this, and how much work we put into it. This can get us into cons. This can get us into events, even worldwide. Once the site gets the clout it needs. So if you're not wanting to start your own blog or whatever, and you want to help get content on mine, hit me up in the Discord. Tag me in the Discord, okay? Which gets me to join the Discord, n64josh.com/discord. Come talk games. Come play games. It's so fun. I played Pokemon today, and people are like, "How'd you get that? How did you get that dragon already?" And I was like, "Oh, well, it was in the wild area, in the legendary spots." And they're like, "Somebody gave it to you." I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So, yeah, that happens. If you need Pokemon, you're trying to complete your Pokedex, there's friends, guys. Friends. Come hang out. Join the Discord, n64josh.com/discord. With that, let's talk about what we've been playing. So, Crawler, you've been escaping Tarkov all the time, but
I have. I haven't been addicted to a game like I am to Tarkov right now since Destiny 1, pretty much. But I do pull myself away sometimes. I was watching Genesis this weekend, so I did boot up Smash in preparation for the update tomorrow, and was playing a little bit. And I was my son is on a Lego kick right now, so he bothered me, and we played some more of Lego Movie 2, the game, and that was it's a pretty impressive package what they put on the Switch with that. The load times between worlds take some time, but for the most part, those games look and run just the same as they do on the other consoles, which is really good. And then I beat Luigi's Mansion last week. We talked about that. And then just the occasional Mario Kart, and then I'm really excited to start playing Smash again a little bit. So I'm excited.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, I played. Let's see. Well, we both tried this Hypercharged Unboxed. I keep getting the name mixed up.
Yep.
And we're gonna leave that for like the talking point a little bit later on. We both played that. I played some Mortal Kombat 11. Jumped into that, which was great. Like it runs pretty good, Like it was nice to jump back into a fighting game, and so brutal. Like I feel like the game was made for me, Like I love it. I love it. And let's see what else. A little bit of Crash Team Racing, a little bit of Dr. Mario, a little bit of Cuphead. Like I think what's so great about the Switch at this point in its life is just like you kind of just like fire it up, and there's so much to play.
Crippled by indecision though sometimes.
Yep.
Too many things.
We've been doing the Jackbox party packs 3 and 4, playing that some, and also there was one other game. Oh, of course, Pokemon Sword. I was playing that again today. So.
Did you get another gym?
No, I started making my way towards the 6th one.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I had to do a short stream. We did a first look of the Hypercharged, and also did a live call-in. They're only on YouTube right now. It's probably going to stay on YouTube. But if you guys need something that you want to listen to, if you're making your own Twitch content or whatever, go check out my YouTube channel. There's a playlist for content creation tips, and basically people are jumping into a Discord call and asking me questions, and I'm just answering live, giving advice on what to do, starting out, getting your streams going, getting your YouTube channels going, things like that. So, and I love it. It's like probably one of my biggest passions is talking about that stuff. So it's a lot of fun for me. With that, I think we can jump on over to the news. Okay, kick us off, buddy.
So tomorrow is the day we've been waiting almost, like, has it been 2 weeks since the announcement? Coming close to it. Byleth and the Three Houses, or the monastery stage, and all that comes with the 7.0 update comes out tomorrow. So good luck finding the patch notes, which are always buried on Nintendo. But if you're in the Discord, one of us will unearth it and we will get it posted so you guys can check out any changes that might be coming to characters getting buffed or nerfed a little bit. I think if history repeats itself, I think it's around like 4 or 5 Pacific time. I think it just depends when it goes live. And then the last couple rollouts have been smooth. That hasn't crippled the servers like it did the very first drop with Joker. So hopefully it'll be a nice smooth rollout, and Byleth will be playable tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go a little off topic. This is not Nintendo news, but we're all gamers here. So
I have my code. I know what you're talking about.
My friends at V1 Interactive their beta for Disintegration is coming out. It's open to everybody on
30th or 31st, I think. It's this weekend.
Yeah, the 31st. It's open to everybody. Marcus messaged me. He's like, "Hey, do you want 2 codes to the technical beta?" I was like, "Yes." So, I got a couple of codes for Disintegration on Xbox. So, what'd you get yours on, PC or?
I thought about it. I figured I could just try PC when it's open, so I got Xbox so we can play. We can play together early.
Cool. So I'll only be able to play because my weekend is so packed. I'll be able to play a little bit tomorrow, in the afternoon. So I'll probably
I need to put my code in pre. Is it up for pre-download?
It goes live tomorrow morning at 8 Pacific time. So
okay.
Yeah, 11 Eastern. But not currently not announced on Switch. Only Xbox, PS4, and PC. But I'm holding out hope. So. But yeah, I highly recommend this game. If you are a multi-console gamer, you play PC, if you're a fan of shooters, get with a team and, have somebody pick the tank, have somebody pick the healer. Like, you will have a good time.
And you played this at E3, right?
I played it at PAX.
Okay.
Yeah, I played it a lot at PAX. I played it and got Marcus, who's the founder of the company, watched me land a nuke and take out the entire team. Was like, I've never seen so many medals on the screen at one time. Like, it was a lot of fun. Like, the game was a lot of fun. I also had 2 healers hitting me the whole time, so like, yeah. I was unstoppable. It was beautiful.
I haven't had a chance to go check out all the content, but I know that it was featured, or it is being featured this month on IGN First. So I know they have a bunch of different articles up on it, and I think they just said they posted some gameplay and other stuff already. So if you're curious about it if you aren't in the beta, like the early drop on the beta, you can go check that out. And then the open beta starts, like we said, this weekend.
Midfi Senpai says 2 heals, but DPS gets all the credit. Sounds about right. No, but for real, guys, if you have a chance, jump into the open beta at very least, and but get a team together. Hop in the Discord if you're looking for people to play with. I guarantee you'll find some people. It's a different take on your standard first-person shooter. You're kind of flying above the level, shooting at other players that are also floating above the level in what's called a grab cycle, and then you have these troops on the ground that you're controlling like a real-time strategy. So, the game's called Disintegration. You should be able to look for. Yeah, it should be showing up on the Xbox, on the PlayStation 4 very soon as far as looking for the beta to download. Otherwise, disintegrationgame.com, I think.
Are they going through Steam? Do you know?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. But they've got a Discord going. Like, they're rocking and rolling. And great group of people. Highly recommend checking the game out and just checking out what they're doing. Like, they're posting a lot of great content about the team making the game and stuff. So I'll pop in every now and again at the studio and just be like, "What's up?" So they're really good people. Back to Nintendo news. Midfi Senpai says it's on Steam. Yeah, so PC and consoles, if you're wondering. DLC Pack 3 for Marvel Ultimate Alliance was teased today on Nintendo's Twitter. Fantastic Four: Shadow of Doom will arrive in spring. What are your thoughts on the Fantastic Four?
I mean, they're kind of the lackluster version of Marvel
sad.
world, but I mean, but they're fun. I think the Thing will be fun. Human Torch, they're gonna make it interesting, and I think they'll find ways to have all of them be unique. And they're teasing Doctor Doom a little bit, so I'm assuming he's gonna be somebody you face, but also somebody you eventually unlock. And we were talking before we started here. I'm almost kind of hopeful that we'll get almost 6 characters with this. We'll get the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, and then possibly Silver Surfer as well, which would be cool.
Yeah, so it's interesting for me when it comes to Fantastic Four. I got into comics around the time that, like, I would say Fantastic Four was fairly popular, right? This is before the movies tarnished their names and things like that. Like, I think they had a cartoon. It was a little bit cheesy, you know. They were a little more like kind of cracking jokes and things like that, right? They like to clown around a little bit more, but the comics that I read, the Thing had gone through gamma radiation a second time, and he was like, instead of being like looking like melting clay, he was all covered in like spikes and like sharp rocks and things like that. Like he was pretty cool for a while there. And I still have some of the comics I bought where he's fighting the Hulk, and he actually usually the Hulk would beat him in most of the times they fought, but the one I the one I have, he knocked the Hulk out. It was pretty rad. So I always get excited about Fantastic Four, regardless of the move. Like, yeah, the movies were bad. It's looking back on those movies, like, that was Captain America, you know.
Yeah, the Human Torch is Captain America before he got buff.
Right. So yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good news for me. I'm excited to have those characters in the game, and you know, yeah, like you were saying earlier too, it's like kind of weird sometimes you play as the villains in those games, but like sometimes those villains have great. I mean, Venom is awesome in that game. Like,
yeah,
you know, he's incredible. So it's like, yes, please don't let me just watch him on screen. Let me play as him. You know what I mean? So I don't
that roster just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So that's they've been taking care of that game. I keep saying this, but they have that Danger Room update with some of the X-Men stuff. I need to get back in and get a team together and start playing a little bit.
Yeah, I played over the holidays and it was a good time. So looks like we got multiplayer coming to Mario Kart Tour, huh?
Yeah, I was writing this and I was like, I haven't turned it on in a while, so I turned it on. I had to download something to update it.
Yeah.
I did it. I think I did like 2 races. I forgot that it's only 2 laps and it's meh, and it's I mean, it's Mario Kart Tour. It's not good. I mean, I played it and it's I'm done playing it. It's what it is. But yeah. It's multiplayer now, so it's not bots, which is good. It's actually some people that are trying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was lucky enough that I had the 2 races that I did. I had the character that had the highest item return, where you get the 3 boxes every time.
Oh,
so I mean that helps a little bit, but I'm sure it'd be more miserable if you didn't have those characters unlocked, paying to win in that game.
So. This is a game I still fire up daily, just to get the free stuff, so that I can unlock characters.
You must have a lot of gems now.
No, because every time I get 45, I spend it to get the. Are you talking about the rubies or whatever?
Whatever it is to get you get the 10 pops out of the the pipe.
So I fire it up to do that, and a lot of times I get double characters, so all it does is make them level up. But I'm like, for the love of Pete, can I just have Mario? Like, give me Mario already. I think I finally unlocked a Mario, but he's in like not his regular costume, and you know how I feel about that kind of stuff. Like, I just want Mario in his overalls, whatever. Like, just why?
Yep.
Why? He doesn't need to be a chef or whatever he is, like, just come on. So, yeah,
Are you
multiplayer
checking
would be
the shop
interesting.
then so you can buy him if he ever is there?
No, I cannot
Do you have
spend
coins and stuff? I don't even know if you have coins.
Yeah, you do. I don't know how you spend them or on what. I have no
Yeah.
clue. No clue. So I think you can spend
Yeah.
coins on more things once
Probably.
you.
It's been a while since I played it, but
Once-
it's that whole gotcha bad mechanic we discussed back when this first came out. But
Yeah.
at least now they've maybe kind of made the game feature complete a little bit. I mean, that's what was missing, was actually playing against either friends or randoms online. So
Yeah.
now you have it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot and see if it's any more fun. But I kind of doubt it. I do want to say I fired up Fire Emblem Heroes today, and I had 2 different free redeems, and the last one I hit gave me the exact character I wanted, the 5-star. Like, I get so lucky with that game, and I'm sitting at almost 600 orbs currently, which is a huge chunk of change as far as that game is concerned. So
They're trying to entice you, man, to spend all those orbs and then give them more money.
I know they are, but it just doesn't work because I don't
You're like,
care
you can
enough.
get this every time, and then when you do, you won't get it.
Right. Yeah, because I was up to 800 one time and dropped all the way down to 200 trying to get a specific character. And
Yeah,
it didn't work.
I think they have to post their drop rates, but I think their drop rates are better than Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart Tour is like, unless they've updated those drop rates were really bad when it came to some of those more unique skins.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, still a little bit of fun to be had with that mobile stuff if you just, depending on what you're into. If you really want all the characters or you're into collecting waifus or whatever the people say, then, you might go broke. But I don't really care. I just like to collect the free stuff. So that's enough for me. I don't even play the game. I just collect the free stuff. So Rivals of Aether. Aether? What?
I was listening to it this weekend at Genesis. I think it's Aether,
Okay.
but I'm not positive.
They're they like, what did they like headlined at Genesis?
I mean, they're one of multiple games, but they get a Sunday championship at Genesis, which is not every game gets that. They have Splatoon tournaments at Genesis. I think they had Mario Kart this year. They have Windjammers. They have a lot of games. Smash is definitely the headline, but like Rivals of Aether it's got its place, and it's a 2D platform fighter, which it apparently it does better than. I think it's viewed as a more competitive game than like Brawlhalla or what was it? What's the game that's also on Switch? Is it Brawl Out?
Yep. Brawl Out.
Yeah. So it's more of a pixelated 2D platform fighter, but it's competitive, and it has different characters and stuff that it has their own following. It's, I believe, only on PC right now, but it was announced that it is going to be coming to Switch. I don't know if they said if it was coming to more consoles as well, but it's getting a definitive edition, so it's going to come with all the fighters and stages and cosmetics. And then they've also they unveiled this after the championship at Genesis on Sunday. 2 new fighters are coming, Shovel Knight and Ori. So Ori from
Nice.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Very
yeah,
cool.
so that'll be cool.
Very cool. I met the guys behind I can't remember the name of it, but if you Google like Super NES Smash or something like that, or SNES Smash Up or something like that, there is a 16-bit version of Smash Bros. That's a free-to-play game. I met the guys behind that at a meetup recently, and so, but like Alpharad and stuff plays this 16-bit version of Smash. He's got some videos that have just like really popped off. So, yeah, it's cool to see some of these like platform fighters or whatever. More of them making their way into the world that are actually fun. We're looking at you, PlayStation. Good try. Get Kratos and Smash, please. That's all I want. Kratos and Smash and Master Chief. The Smash Ultimate will be complete. I'll be like, I don't need another game ever. I'm good. All my favorites are here. Mario, Master Chief, and Kratos. What else do we need?
Yep.
That's it. That's it.
Well, I mean, Crash and Spyro and Nathan Drake and
Nathan Drake.
Lara Croft, and I mean, we can keep going.
Marcus Phoenix and the chainsaw.
Yeah.
You just want to watch Marcus chainsaw everybody in Smash. Like,
come on.
Yikes. Oh, just get General Ram in there from Gears also. Why not? Why not? So,
You have like that was the coolest thing on Gears of War 1 when the Krill would create a shield around him or whatever.
Oh,
and you couldn't
yeah,
shoot
yeah.
him.
Yep, I remember that final boss fight was great. It was good. It was good. A spare change in chat saying Big Daddy. Get Big Daddy on the from BioShock. So Tetris Maximum Cup celebrating Lunar New Year starts and runs 1:30 through 2:03. So there you go. If you want to, is there like a board or anything with this one?
I'm sure there's a theme that comes with. I mean, I think with all the Maximus Cups, they have a theme. So yeah, log in and get your 100 points and claim your theme. And that's about when I play Tetris 99 the most. Is when these events happen. Log in, do it, have some fun.
You know what? I've been following on Twitter, watching him plays Andre from Game Explain. He's been he had like a huge knockout streak going in one of his last tweets. It was pretty rad. Pretty rad. So
I need to read up on officially how to like what's the best if it's random or people attacking you. Like there is a strategy, but they don't describe it, so you have to go to. I just need to do some research on those news outlets that they did kind of compile some how best to play Tetris 99. I know there's a strategy, but I can beat the computer, but that's not saying much.
Oh, there you go. Cool. All right, well that's gonna do it for one last thing. We'll just briefly mention it because we're pretty sure it's not happening. EB Games tweeted out that Street Fighter V Champion Edition is coming to the Switch, and then the executive producer of Street Fighter was like, that's cute. I don't think this product exists, right? EB then said, hey, it was supposed to be PlayStation 4. And then, they pulled the tweet. Could this game be coming to the Switch? I mean, maybe. Is it going to run okay? No idea. Sony is very, Sony has kind of backed this game from what I've read from the different articles I've seen. Yeah, it was co-funded by Sony, so
they don't tend to share very well.
They don't seem to play nice with others, But who knows? Who knows? I mean, the Switch is like, if it keeps going the way it's going, it's gonna, like, I don't know. It's unreal how much this thing's selling. So, fingers crossed. Don't really know. Would love to see Street Fighter V on the Switch. Would love it because I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. Just fighting games in general. How do I make more time to play more games? I'm just not quite sure. I don't know. But
you already don't sleep enough, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But one day maybe. One day. I'll just game when I'm dead. That's sleep when I'm dead. So yeah, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so there was the tease. Everybody went crazy. I saw Game Explain videos popping up. Everybody was like pretty excited, And then it gets everybody thinking like, hey, are we getting a direct soon that's going to talk about all these sweet games that are coming out? But I don't know, Nintendo. Are you mad at us? I don't know. I think Animal Crossing threw a monkey wrench in everything, because if everything had just keep going as planned, this is the kind of stuff we saw when games were delayed on the Wii U, and it was like we heard nothing. It was like, does Nintendo still exist? Like, what's
and like what would we have gotten in? Well, no, what would we have gotten in March if they hadn't delayed Animal Crossing? Like, I think that's what it is. Nintendo likes to keep their cards close to the vest. Because of that reason, they ended up delaying this after announcing it at E3. with the release date, and then what was it? Less than a month or two later, they delayed it until March, and so they haven't put out a direct really. We had the indie showcase a little bit, and we've had a Smash Direct, but that's about it. And
Pokemon.
The Pokemon Direct, that was like what, 20? No, that was a sizable thing, but yeah, we haven't gotten a normal Direct in a while. So they don't like, they like to kind of tackle one thing at a time. So hopefully we'll see something here soon as we get closer to when Animal Crossing is going to come out.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if this what is it, Tokyo Mirage?
Yeah, that came out last week, and that's a Wii U port.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was unaware of that, but it's interesting. I have a feeling that game's gonna just do very, very well in Japan, but I don't know that it's gonna do very well over here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tactics JRPG kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
it's just, I don't know. It's weird that last year we had a Mario game in January, and this year it's like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Other than
3D World would sell. I'd buy it again. I have it on Wii U and I beat it, but I'd buy it again.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting time. So I don't know if they're like Animal Crossing is going to have all, like, we're going to do both consoles special edition. So we're not going to sell much of anything through March or through January and February. So all the Nintendo fans are saving their money.
But are they saving their money? Like, that's the thing. Like, they haven't told us, like, you'd think they'd show, because when did they show the Smash? They showed the Smash special edition at E3, and it didn't come out until December, right? Didn't they show it at E3?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, so that was time to save, and
it came out in October.
Oh, it did launch in October. You're right,
yeah.
And it was a download code.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's just I don't. Yeah, and maybe. I mean, I don't know. Like, the worst case scenario is like they have the Switch Pro coming out, and there's going to be games exclusive to it, and that's what they're waiting to. Like, I hope that's not the case.
They need to not do that.
Yeah. Chat's saying they'll take Pikmin. You know,
we need the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Yep.
That's what I want to play right now. Because I didn't play those games. I didn't play. Because Prime 1 was on GameCube, right? I didn't have a GameCube to play.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I was out of the loop on that, I didn't pick up the other two. And I know they control differently, so hopefully we could get twin stick support on that and change a little bit of it and use gyro when we need to. But I'm wanting to jump into that whole trilogy, and so that's what I really want from Nintendo.
Oh, dude, I'd lose myself in that for sure. For sure. So, okay, let's jump on over to our talking point. We're going to talk about this Hypercharged Unboxed. Here we go.
Here we go!
All right, so I've been wanting first-person shooters on the Switch. The more the merrier. Bring them. Where's my Call of Duty? Get Halo over here. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's make the Switch the one-stop shop. Well, Hypercharged Unboxed is a step in the right direction. It's a first-person shooter. You're in a toy box. I was streaming it today, and people are like, "Is this Toy Story with guns? Like, what's going on here?" So I want to say it's like the original Fortnite idea to a certain extent, where like you're building you can build a defense.
Like tower defense.
Yeah, like tower defense. You build up your to protect these generators or whatever. You can build walls, things like that, and then you'll have a wave of enemies come in, and you just got to take them out, and then you can rebuild. You know, and you're building with like Legos and just different toys and things like that. You can see Nerf guns hanging around. Controls are very simple. There's not even really an ADS. I'm not sure. There's different gun upgrades, things like that. Like I got a shotgun attachment that was really cool. Like the overall gameplay was fun. I enjoyed what I was doing. There is multiplayer, like PvP and PvE, all online, but the game doesn't come out until the 30th. So it was a ghost town when I fired it up to do my first look. So I'm excited to play more of this and see how the multiplayer plays out. Like, we got Overwatch. I mean, it's a great first person shooter. Don't get me wrong. Like, but my favorite thing with first person shooters is all about like trying to zone in on those headshots or things like that. Like, or else some of the shooters that are like with the fast TTK, like Call of Duty and like the Unreal games from back in the day. Even Doom on the Switch has got pretty fun multiplayer. So, yeah, overall, like I've been seeing a lot of tweets about this game. A lot of people are really excited about it. It's got 10 stages. So if you're looking, and split screen. So like it's one of these games that's like kind of covering it. It doesn't have necessarily a story. And they said that they're working on an update that will put AI bots in the single player with you. So if you don't want to do, like if you're, you're offline or whatever, playing in the car, you could still play the survival mode. So, that's cool. So, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I hopped in just a little bit this evening. I was playing handheld upstairs while I was like in between going out and turning chicken on the grill. But I don't like necessarily controlling first-person shooters in handheld without a different comfort grip or those Daemon X Machina Joy-Con. So I didn't have those on, so it's not as comfortable. But from what I saw, like it is kind of that tower defense, set it up, try to defend. The game didn't necessarily describe a lot to me what I was doing. So I think, and I was somewhat distracted doing dinner and kids running around and that kind of stuff. But I definitely want to sit down and take a little bit of time and look at it. And it's always great. You and I were talking this morning when we were talking about doing the show today, and just how refreshing it is to see kind of a full feature of what you were kind of running down with. They're going to update it with bots and other stuff, but even just a smaller dev putting the time, because we know how hard it is for smaller devs to do the networking and all the stuff that's required to make multiplayer work. So we'll definitely have to hop in there sometime this weekend or before next show, and try it out once the game is live and just see how that whole process was implemented. So I'm excited to have just another option.
Yeah, absolutely. And you, myself, and Eric all ended up with copies of this game, so we will be talking about it probably next week as well, especially after the world, like there's the population gets a hold of it, so we can see exactly how how the game plays and maybe do some of the PvP and PvE. The controls are a little bit, you got to get used to them a little bit, like it's bumper jumper, things like that. You can probably tweak a lot of that stuff if you want to, but I mean, I kind of just left it as it was, and it was good. Like I was pleasantly surprised. So excited for more of that, and so there we go. I think with that, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Crawler, where can people find you?
We talked about it earlier, but come hang out in the Discord, n64josh.com/discord. Come hang out there, talk games. Let's play some Xbox Disintegration or anything else that's happening this weekend. Smash update. I know tomorrow evening, the Smash room in general is just going to be going off with people discussing the patch notes and all that kind of stuff. So come hang out, and we'll probably have some different people hopping in and playing some Smash games together.
Cool. Yeah, looking forward to that. Getting into getting some Smash going, getting Disintegration. Like we said, there's it's gonna be a fun week. A lot of cool cool stuff to play. So, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, all the places. It's at N64Josh. Mondays we are doing this this like call in, live stream, talk content, things like that. If that's something that interests you, if you want to, you got questions on how to grow the stuff you're working on, or even talking just mindset and things like that. Like I've been in the trenches for so long that it's something I love talking about, and I'm usually fairly confident that I can pass on something that will help you get to that, get to the next level or whatever. So I love it. You can email the show, NPC at n64josh.com. You got questions, comments, we'll read them right here. Of course, jump into the Discord. We'd love to have you. Come hang out. Show notes will be available at n64josh.com/NPC254, episode 254. audibletrial.com/NPC. Get yourself a free book from Audible. n64josh.com/OPC. Save $10 at checkout off a great gaming chair. The Patreon's there if you want to help support the content that we're creating. And patreon.com/N64Josh. And if you want to get some sweet merchandise, head on over to n64josh.com/store. Okay. We also have the Facebook group, n64josh.com/Facebook group. Come hang out there. We still got the memes going on Facebook. Fun pictures of my collection going on Instagram. And of course, just chatting with you guys on Twitter and Discord. The Reddit still got stuff going up too. So, yeah, lots of good stuff happening. It's gonna be an exciting year. So, thank you guys so much for listening. We love you, and we will see you in the next episode. Take it easy. Bye now.